We are back. We are back. So what you're looking at there is a little Pro Tools action. And I'm going to do something a little different tonight than I've ever done before. And I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but I think I am going to write a tune live. And what do I mean by that? I have no idea exactly. But we're going to try something and see what's up, basically. I kind of get everything together here. And I've laid down a couple of things already. I've got a drum loop that I'm using. And see what else we can figure out. But we're going to try something. And all right. So I'm going to turn you around here so we can see each other. This is me. That's you. And welcome to In the Studio, ITA Studio Streams.com presents. And so we are in the studio. All right. So I've been messing around here. Came out right after I made dinner. I did a little bit previous to that as well. But I've got to see if I can line all this up for you. Oh, that doesn't sound right at all. So what I'm going to do, the idea here is to put together a tune sort of on the spot. And so I'm going to show you what I got going on here in Pro Tools. All right, so that's Pro Tools there. I'm going to move a couple of things over the other way here. And so what I've got so far is I've got a little drum part. My buddy Derek Phillips has a really cool drum loop thing going on. And if I can figure out the name of that, I'll get that online here so you guys can check it out. Hey, Argentina. What's up, Argentina? And so what I've done is I've got a little bass line, I've got a little keyboard thing, and so I'm going to kind of piece this together, a little piece de resistance, and see what we can figure out. Okay, so I know the length that I need it to be, so I'm just going to kind of duplicate this stuff as I'm doing here. I got to figure out where my ending is. Okay, I just need one note right there. Whoops. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to put it over here, and I think I'm just going to get rid of all that. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, okay, that'll work. All right, so one of the things that I've done, and I hope this is sound. Hope the level's okay for everybody. Also, Julia, you can let me know that. My friend Julia Meredith on the other side of cyberspace here, helping me out. Thank you, Julia. I know you've been working all day. I appreciate you being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to play you guys what I have so far, and just a little bit of it. Okay, I haven't figured out this middle section yet, because I ran out of time, so maybe I'll throw something down while we're doing it. Okay, so here we go from the top ski. I'll put the keyboards up here with the other instruments. And if you guys have any questions, also, tonight's a good night to ask some questions. I'm not sure what's going on with Facebook, but potentially this might be my last live stream for a while, depending on what they do. I would be remiss also if I didn't mention And I'll talk more about that in a minute. If I didn't mention that I have a flute etude book out called 10 Improvisational Flute Etudes. And I'm going to do a little light work here. This is available at jeffcoffin.shop. Everything else that I have is available there as well. So if you want to check that out, it's pretty cool. It's just come out. It's going to be available as an ebook. Well, it is available as an ebook now, but it might be a couple of days before it's into retailers. But I'm pretty excited about it. A little better view there for you. But it looks great. There's a little line drawing that I did also, as you can see. But the pages look awesome. Right, everything looks really good. So anyhow, there's a bunch of cool stuff in there that you can check out. jeffcoffin.shop. And basically I played over standard tunes, and then I transcribed my own solos after I was quote-unquote happy with it. And so on and so forth. Hey, Canada, I see you there. Oh, Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed. Oh, wow. Oh, that's terrible. God, what terrible news. What an amazing woman. Wow. Yeah, Aria. I think it's Aria or Aria. Thank you for letting us know that. Prayers and thoughts go out to her and her family. And may she rest in power. Brilliant, brilliant woman. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move forward. I'm going to play you guys what I have so far and let you hear it. And we'll go from there. And here we go. I'm going to put a little effects on the keyboard also. Put a little flange on there. Okay, so that's kind of the first section that I got going on. And then the next section is this. Yeah, I'll bring you to it. So we got that little section, and then third section, we'll see what goes on there, and then it just kind of takes it out from there. So what I'm going to try to figure out here is some melody ideas. I think I'm going to play flute on this. And try to figure out some melody ideas. I know a lot of times when I'm doing this, people are saying, what's your process of writing? Blah, 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 blah. So this is one of my processes of writing. This is one of the ways that I jump in and try to figure some things out. Let me go to my console here. And I'm going to put a little reverb on this so it sounds a little better with the flute. Just like that. All right. And I'm going to go right from the beginning, and I'm going to record myself. I'm going to just kind of improvise over the top of this, and we'll see what we get. And then we'll go back from there and kind of pull some melody ideas out. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to bring my volume down just a little bit because it's distorting in through there. So let me just bring that down just a touch. All right, this should do it. Get rid of that. All right, so let's see if we can find something cool for this first section. Here we go. So I kind of like that idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little snippet of that. I'm going to bring the volume down on it just a little bit. And so the cool thing, oops. The cool thing about Pro Tools, one of the many cool things about Pro Tools. So somebody's asking what digital audio workstation, what DAW am I using? I'm using an Apollo interface, and I'm using Pro Tools. I'm recording into Pro Tools. Okay, so let me ask, oops, oh, sorry about that. It didn't go anywhere. Well, it did, but it's back. Let me ask you guys this. As a little melodic idea, do you like, let's go with A or B, okay? This will be A. That's A, or B. So the only difference is that little kind of turn at the beginning of it there, okay? So I like both of those ideas. And so I'm going to keep those. I'm going to move them down over here, okay? Get rid of all that. And so now I just have to figure out where I want to place it. All right? So I can interchange them also. So I'm just going to kind of leave it down there. So I don't want to start right when the bass comes in. I think I do want to start coming up here, and boom. Okay, we're getting a lot of B's. All right, I like that. Duplicate it. Keep them both. Pan one at 32, the other. Oh wait, let me see what somebody just said on that. That's an interesting idea. Keep them both. Pan one left at 32, the other one right. Delayed at 16. Let's see here. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so I want to keep that. All right, so you said pan one at 32. Okay. And the other one there. Okay, I'm going to put a little delay on the second one there. In my plug-in here, I'm going to put a little delay on there. And let's see what happens here. Let's see how this sounds. I'll go ahead and unmute Okay, let's try that. Let's duplicate it. See what's up. Give it a little rest and put it in again here. Have a little rest. If I can get it there in time. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, because this is just a little off from where, well, I guess it works kind of like that, because it's just kind of a little reprise. So I think what I'm going to do though is I'm going to move these like this. So you can see what I'm doing here. Moving the parts down. So that when they end, they go into that next section. Second section, boom. Right? Okay. So check it out. I take one of these sections here. I'm going to drop it in the front here. Yeah, I like that. It just kind of introduces the melody a little bit. Now it goes into that second section. Yeah, it could be nice, like some kind of spoken word something over this. Could be kind of cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this information here from the beginning. And I know this phrase comes back in at the end, and just got to figure out where. Okay, I know I want it here. this is the ending part. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do here on the end also. Huh. I like that, Doug. All right, so I think just a little, what we call a stinger on the end. So let me do that. All right, so I'm going to, okay, so this is Flute 2, okay. All right, here we go. Give this a try. That was really loud. Let me do it again. Okay, that should work. Let's check that out. Uh-huh. Nice with the delay on that other line. I like that. No, I have delay on my voice. All right, let's listen one more time. Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right, so this first melody is done. All right, so this is what we have so far. And the tune right now is, let's see how long it is. The tune is like 4 minutes long, which is great. It's perfect length for a tune. All right, so now what I have to figure out is these other sections. Oh, I want to tell you also that, I won't tell you yet, never mind. Okay, so I think I'm gonna double that on flute. But I think I'm gonna use bass flute actually. Okay, so let's make another channel for that. I think this area deserves some woodwinds. Okay, let's see, bass flute, yeah, all right. And I'll turn this around so you can see the bass flute also. Okay, so here I am with the bass flute. This thing is huge, ginormous. So all right, so I'm going to do that, and let's see here. And so the cool thing is I only really have to play it once. I'll play it a couple of times though, but I only really have to play it once. Because I can duplicate it, and then I can loop it, and so it takes a little bit of the time out. So here we go. Okay, one more time. Or in the downbeat. Okay, so I got it. Let's go ahead and take that, and I'll loop it. Let's see. Makes me ring. Oops. Okay, so duplicate. Let's see how that sounds. I think it's probably okay. Here we go. Okay, it's a little sharp, so actually what I'm going to do, rather than playing it again, I'm just going to pitch shift it. I'll do it real quick. Bring it down like 10 cents. Yeah, it's much better. Okay, so I've got that part. And now, got to figure out what else that I want to put in there with it. So let's kind of listen from before that section going into that section. Here we go. Maybe clarinet. Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to open it up like that. All right, so clarinet 1. I'll just play a couple of these. Thanks for sticking with me, everybody. This is fun. Man, I still can't believe that Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed. What a terrible thing. What a terrible thing. On many levels. Okay, here's the clarinet part. Myself a little should be good. A lot of times when I write, this is exactly my process. I'll try stuff and just kind of see what works. Let's check that out. Okay, so what I'm going to do also is I'm going to put a little delay on those guys. You'll see how that sounds. double that. I think I'm going to double that bass flute with a C flute, and I think that'll sound pretty cool, actually. All right, let's see here. I think my mom's watching too. Hey, Mom, I love you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your 35-degree weather in New Hampshire. It was 75 and beautiful here today. Okay, here we go. Just rubbing it in a little bit. Okay, so let's check that out. Oops. Okay, duplicate that, and I'll leave that on the track, on the flute track that has the delay on it, and we'll see how that sounds. Adding both flute parts. Yeah, kind of dig that. Now this next section, I have no idea what's going to happen, so let's check that out. Oops, let's not check that out. Okay, let's check it out now. Let's listen one more time. Maybe there's something the Barry sax can do there. Okay, let's try some Barry sax there. And let's see, I need to bring my volume down a little bit. Okay, you can probably still hear me just a little bit here, but I have to bring this volume down so I don't blast out the microphone. I'm going to double that line on baritone. Okay, check it out. Okay, just going to twist one thing. So once again, I'll double this. I'll take what I just did and I'll loop it. Okay, let's see here. I should let you guys know also that one second. Okay. That one of the reasons that I do this is not only because it's fun, which it really is, but I'm also raising money for local Nashville musicians at itastudiostreams.com, and we are very, very, very close to reaching the $10,000 mark in money raised. So if you feel like supporting some Nashville musicians, you can go to itastudiostreams.com, which is the website. There's a PayPal link there. And 100% of that money goes to area Nashville musicians, local musicians. So you can feel good about where your money is going and supporting some of our amazing musicians here in Nashville who are out of work, still out of work, and out of work for the foreseeable future, which is a pretty tough thing to be dealing with in a lot of different ways, of course. But everybody's trying to make it. Everybody's trying to support one another and get by. So everybody's working hard at that. But as I always say, there's no amount that's too large. Certainly no amount that's too small if you feel like donating. And it's itastudiostreams.com. And this is why I've been doing this since March, doing these live streams. Again, I love connecting with everybody. It's awesome. And I have an amazing time doing it, even though most times I have no idea what I'm doing or, who's checking it out or anything like that. But it seems like the support has been good, and I appreciate that. And as I said, we're very, very close to making the $10,000 mark in supporting Nashville area musicians. And I'm very hopeful that soon I can start having people back up here, and we can start having trios and that kind of thing. But it all depends on how Nashville is doing, and so we want to make sure it's the right thing to do before we do it. But man, I'll tell you what, I do want to get back to work. I mean, I've been working, teaching and that kind of thing, but man, I am ready to get back to work. Vacation is over. All right, let's see how the baritone sounds, the bari sax sounds in that area. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I think that the baritone needs a little something on it too. I'm gonna put a little fuzz wah and a little air flanger on there. See what happens. God, that's awful. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that section next, but let's listen coming out of there. Okay, so it gives us some nice breath coming out of there. All right, so that section is a bit of an enigma for me right now, so I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen to it one more time, though. All right, maybe some soprano saxophone over that. Doing what yet? I'm not sure, but that could be a nice sound. So let's see here. So I'm thinking that maybe like kind of a long line. Something like that might be nice. Let's see here. Okay. Right? Okay, so that kind of works. That kind of works. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to harmonize that part, that soprano line, and see what I come up with. Duplicate this. No, it's too many. Okay. Let's listen to that one time together. I feel like I'm Mr. Rogers. Let's listen to that one time together. Okay, so I already know what. Oops, I already know what I want to do there. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to put a harmony up above it. Give myself a little pre-roll. Give myself a little reverb because I can. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. Actually, you know what I'm going to use? I'm going to use a different instrument. Hang on. I'm going to use the Terregato on this. The Terregato is a Hungarian instrument, and it's kind of a cross between a clarinet and a soprano saxophone. Okay, let's see how that section's sounding now. Let's check it out and see how it's sounding. Okay, here we go. Just needs the flute part on top. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do that. This is fun. Oh, I got to turn it down just a little bit. Give me 1 second. Okay. Bring that down just a little bit. There we go. Let's hear how that sounds. All that together. All that together, together. Time. We'll get into it. So I'm thinking also, why not put a soprano saxophone solo in that little area right there? Sop solo. And I'm going to put a little delay on that. That'll sound pretty cool. Okay, I hope you guys are all hanging in there. I'm almost done. All right. Close. And then we'll listen to the whole thing down one time. Together. Okay. If you guys can hear the siren in the background. All right, 1 second. as I've said many times, you get what you pay for with this show, and it's free. Here we go. So sorry, you guys. I'm blasting this thing out. Gotta change it one more time. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do one more just because I can, and I will. See how that's working in there. I may change a couple things still in there after all is said and done. But here we go. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Now that I kind of know what the vibe of that sounds like. And I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to play with the delay. That's not the one I want. Let's see here. Delay, delay, delay. Tape echo. No. Start demo, yes. Check. 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 Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, I like this one. All right, here we go. Okay, let's listen to that one. Check. I kind of like that one actually. Okay, here we go. It's exhausting. In a good way. All right. Let's listen down to the whole thing. I'm going to keep you after class here about 4 minutes, and then I'm going to say goodnight. But so look, that's kind of the deal, man. That's how I do this. I'm going to turn this around so you can see the Pro Tools session. Okay, I'm going to save it. And all right, so there's a couple questions here also that I'll answer real quick, and then we'll listen. What's my go-to tenor sax mouthpiece and reed? Okay, I play a D'Addario Select Jazz tenor mouthpiece. It's a number 7. In my reeds, I'm getting from the Boston Sax Shop, bostonsaxshop.com. Julia may have that link, but there's a link on my website you can check out. And they're amazing. They're great. Do you ever edit in reverse by recording your horn first, then adding the rest to fit? Sometimes I'll write the melody from the horn. And do you ever have any lyrics running through your head as you write? No, I don't actually. I'm not a lyricist. And so I don't have any lyrics in my brain whatsoever. Okay, so let's check this out, the whole thing, front to back, and we'll see how it sounds. Okay, here we go. What do you think so far? Can't look up Derek Phillips. This is his drum loop stuff. Pro Tools does have sound effects you can use. They're called plugins. Yep. Making it funky. Funky Friday. Funky Friday. Thanks, Tom. Thanks for checking it out.